Hi, it's Joey, and today we're going to be watching Ahsoka Part 6, a galaxy, well, it's far, far away, but a galaxy far, far away. I am so excited for this episode. She is traveling with the Pearl Girls, hope she's going to catch up with Sabine, maybe see EZRA again. I'm excited. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and let's go. Pretty Pearl Girls.
I didn't tell her about Sabine.
Which is?
She went with the enemy willingly.
Impossible.
I saw it through the Force when I held the map.
Well, that is troubling.
It was for Ezra, it wasn't like, I agree with your mission, but it is troubling.
No war.
And no Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
A choice she made for herself.
That is your fear.
Interesting.
On second thought, tell me one of those stories.
A choice to be made for herself and
Very well.
for Ezra.
In a galaxy far, far away.
She has no idea if Ahsoka's alive, if they killed Hera, the ghost.
You promised me I would see Ezra again. Hey! Hey!
I mean, you're alive. He is taking you to where Ezra is. But you didn't promise what you'd do after you got there.
Receiving a beacon signal from the planet's surface.
Let us not keep them waiting.
Is it that simple? I suppose there's no guarantee anyone's at the beacon. Oof. Does anyone still live here? This is fascinating. Is that like a memory, or are they really there?
Welcome, child of Dathomir. You do our ancestors credit.
More witches.
Yeah.
Long have. And you came as Thrawn promised.
Where is Thrawn?
Oh,
You
of
shall
course
wait.
Thrawn would ally with
He is
them.
coming.
Leave her alone, please. I mean, she's already in handcuffs. Is Ezra in a cell? Like, has he been in a cell this time? Or is he running wild and living his best life? There are creatures he could have been at one with. What is your purpose in being here?
Sometimes stories are just stories.
You say as you're standing in the story.
I watched everything I knew burn.
Backstory finally.
It repeats again and again and again.
Only if you let it.
And won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
That sort of power is fleeting. What I seek is
Not
the
even...
beginning.
She's in on the plan. What is this man
We
up to?
finally bring this cycle to an end.
This isn't ominous at all. Good memories. Why are there loads of stormtroopers? Were there that many on the ship at the end? I suppose there could have been that many on the ship at the end. I feel like most of them have been deployed on the ground for the fight. That's a lot of stormtroopers for like... Oh, it's the bitch himself. These stormtroopers have looked better.
They have brought a prisoner.
You never spoke of this.
We did not see it. It is a
Interesting.
threat.
What is Sabine Wren?
Now there's a familiar name.
Where's Ezra?
You're quite right.
Where's Ezra?
Where's Ezra?
Ah, yes.
To answer the question.
No need for hostility.
I don't think I trust him, even if
your agreement with Balin's skull.
he said like Ezra's dead, I would trust him.
That's it. You're just gonna let me walk out of here?
You helped my cause. Now I shall help yours. You should know, though.
If you survived, I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Ahsoka's coming, don't you worry.
Gamble the fate of your galaxy.
You wouldn't understand.
Nope, he's a bitch. He's never cared about anyone.
Die well.
Thank you, creepy mask man. Find Ezra, please.
I thought you were to honor your agreement.
But he shall. Sabine Wren will have the opportunity of finding Ezra Bridger. Just as promised. And if she does, you and your master will destroy them both.
Shocking. What is... I mean, hopefully this master dude, Balon, is after his own thing. Because... what is he on about? Just give me your answer of what you're up to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Don't think this is Ezra. Come on, Sabine. There goes the tracking device. Surely Ezra will have sensed a disturbance in the Force of some kind and will be on his way. What is he taking?
It matters not whether Wren and Bridger are killed or stranded here. The same can be said for your two mercenaries.
And for you in his mind, let's face it. He doesn't need you anymore.
You abandoned me!
It's sorry about
I've
it.
known you were a coward.
Come on, Sabine, it'll be easier if you're riding. This... it has your supplies. Here it comes. You ignore the mean lady.
I'll give you another chance, but you better not bail on me this time. Got it?
Don't worry, Balon is coming.
Hey!
I love...
I'm not gonna hurt you.
little jacket. You know that symbol?
How's that possible? Ezra, do you know Ezra?
Yes, I'm very happy right now. No.
Yes.
Where is
you know
he?
him. You've seen him.
Best lead we've had all day.
He's too young. Comes from a breed of Balkan Jedi trained in the wild after the temple fell.
Like her. Not that she calls herself a Jedi. Mm-hmm.
No. He was trained as a Jedi. You, I trained to be something more.
There were problems with the Jedi, yes, but aligning with Thrawn, it's never going to get you there.
I miss the idea of it. But not the truth. The weakness.
It was flawed, but it didn't deserve murder.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own.
And you think you could just master this power?
Something stirs here.
Who's to say it's anything good, you weirdo? Does Ezra live with them? Oh.
I knew I could count on you.
This is actually happening.
Typical. Always a plan. Never a good one.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Yes. Ahsoka, hurry up and get here, please. We need all the backup we can have. Stay on me.
How did you get here?
Well, about that.
Let's not talk about that.
We kind of have
Alright,
to.
I just want to be happy that I found you. After all this time, can I have that?
He'll have a lot of questions about everyone he loves back home.
Dikti, what? Can't wait to go home.
You have to tell him everything. I mean, Ahsoka is coming with a load of Purgils, but like, you have to tell him everything. Bless Ezra.
Could it be the recently deceased Ahsoka Tano?
Possible. The thread of destiny demands it, Grand Admiral.
Great. Not over, is it? Whew. Okay, I like Sabine. I'm just gonna take a minute to just do my happy dance that we found Ezra. Sabine hugged Ezra. Ezra exists. He's there. He's there. He's very beardy now because time has passed. But he's there. He's all grown up. My little Ezra's all grown up. Very happy we found him. But she has got a lot of explaining to do to him and to Ahsoka when she turns up. Right now, what is Sabine? I mean, again, Sabine obviously didn't kind of like she said, never a great plan, never thought through. It's not like her plan was thought through. She didn't really know what the next step was. But right now they're on this planet. As far as she knows, the only way off of this planet is with Thrawn and co, who are hardly going to say want a seat. What is in her mind, her next step? Stowing away? I don't know. But it was lovely to see Ezra and to see him so okay. Because obviously he is sweet and kind and brave and wonderful and would definitely be able to make a home with sentient people if they were there. But I was just sort of worried he was going to be stuck on some like desolate rock with no company and just a little mad. So he's doing really well and I'm happy about that. And he just wants to go home and he like she'll get to tell him about Hera and Kanan's baby and there's just a lot she can say. I have no idea how it's going to go next. Obviously Ahsoka's going to arrive. She is going to not be killed by Thrawn. She's going to have to... I imagine Ahsoka can like use the Force to sense if the Force work their way. I don't know, like where they are or something. Or they'll be making their way roughly back as well. Or there'll be the battle and that will attract them. I just hope none of the cute little shell dudes get hurt because bless them. Ahsoka will find them and then they can travel by Purgil to get home if need be. Like we are set, alright? Just summon a Purgil. Yes, this is where they come to die, but some not dying Purgils are on their way. Hey, Mr. Purgil, can we have a lifetime? Thank you very much. I think it's too much to hope Thrawn won't successfully make it back to the galaxy for future projects. Like, be great if we just dealt with him in this one. But I do have a feeling he's going to stick around for the movie that they're planning and like a series of Ahsoka and whatnot. But it'd be nice to imagine he wouldn't make it back. We did learn a little bit more about Balon, that, you know, he very much was a young Jedi when everything fell apart. He was lost and now he has seen the flaws within the Jedi. Now the flaws within the Jedi are there. Helping Thrawn because you didn't like the Jedi makes zero sense. Still not entirely sure what his plan is. We know more now. He wants to go back to the beginning and stop the cycle, which sounds to me like he should be on the Wheel of Time trying to stop the wheel turning. So I'm intrigued to see where he goes, what his plan is. Is he going to side with the bandits and go and complete the mission? Because I guess he will, because they've got 3 days before they're leaving, but I feel like the longer he does what Thrawn and Elspeth want, the less time he's got to go and find his super powerful swords and change things. I did find it interesting that he says to his apprentice that, like, I've raised you to be different. You are more than a Jedi. Which I would argue the same was done with Ezra, the same will be done with pretty much every of these wild, or whatever he phrased it, Jedi, because they couldn't be raised the exact same. Each person training a young Force wielder would have done so with the bits of the knowledge that they knew and that they thought were most important. But we have Ezra back and I'm just so happy about it. I can't wait to see him and Chopper together. And him meeting Jason, which I know I'm getting ahead of myself because technically speaking some death squads are on their way to them, but you know, I just can't wait. Yeah, enjoyed, like, in the same way that kind of in the last episode we didn't really see any of what was happening with Sabine and everybody. In this episode we saw a little glimpse of Ahsoka because it's her show, and then we didn't really see anything of her. She is arriving though. Thrawn, of course, is aware she's coming because Thrawn's just that bitch. I love this show. I just love the stories and how interconnected they are. And is this the best piece of Star Wars television ever? No, but I just love these characters so much, and I love how much they love each other, and that is enough for me. And they were cute turtle people, and I feel like this episode was more of a kind of pieces in motion episode before we get to where we're going next episode. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.